It was the beginning of time. There was no daylight. The world was dark. Raven flew around looking for a spark. Raven transformed into a tiny spruce needle and floated down the river. A woman swallowed the needle, and Raven was born a human child. Raven's grandfather treasured 3 boxes. He gave them to Raven. Raven opened one box, and out came the moon. Raven opened the second box, and out came the stars. He opened the third box, and out came daylight. Raven brought us light.
The Postal Service has a long history of celebrating the nation's multifaceted heritage through its stamps program. The new Raven Story Forever stamp and others that honor the culture and heritage of Indigenous peoples are an important part of that tradition. At the Postal Service, we understand that ours is truly a world culture, and our stamps allow us to weave together the many threads of our national tapestry. The universe is made of stories, not of atoms. That's a well-known quote by poet Muriel Rukeyser. It recognizes the important role of storytelling in making sense of the world. Stories, those we tell each other and those we tell ourselves, convey the beliefs, values, and traditions that inform societies around the world. They can tell us essential higher truths on a symbolic level. The Raven Story stamp represents a story of great significance to the Indigenous people of the Northwest Coast, the area that ranges from the southeast Alaska through coastal British Columbia and south into Washington state. In the cultures of this region, the raven plays an essential role in many traditional tales, including stories about the creation of the world.
Storytelling is one of the key kind of tools we have for transferring knowledge between generations. So Raven is considered a trickster character in a lot of our stories. The status quo before Raven came along was just everything was in darkness, but somebody had, a box of daylight. He thought about it and decided that, maybe it's something that lightness should be shared with everybody.
Artist Rico Worl created the stunning image of Raven by merging traditional artwork with modern design touches. Antonio Alcalá served as the art director, and I think you'll agree the result of their collaboration is simply stunning. We are pleased to present the Raven Story Forever stamp.
I think creativity and making things is integral to the culture that I was raised in. So I use a design style called formline design, which is a art form that's been developed by people of the Northwest Coast over the last few thousand years. Its distinctive characters are it's a very graphic art style, and it's based off of the ovoid, which is a sort of a little bit of a smashed oval shape. You can kind of see one right here in the wing of this bird. With the stamp design, I wanted to be able to present a good kind of gateway story into learning about the culture. So the stamp depicts Raven, which is a significant figure in a lot of our stories. And Raven is flying in one direction on the stamp, a little bit scrambling, a little bit running, and he's sort of mid-transformation between a human figure and his raven figure. So there's some wings, there's Raven's beak, and there's a little hand in there to represent that kind of in-between transition. And then across the stamp there are gold foil stars and little diamonds that represent the celestial objects which he's repatriating. For me, a major goal that I have is really to be able to represent my people, to show to the world that Indigenous people are here and active today, and that we're a living culture. The stamp is an amazing opportunity to be able to really share that and be able to share it in a national platform.